Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Project Management in Social Work with Tessa Stevens and Tynese Dallas. My name is Tessa and I'm a social worker here in Louisville, Kentucky. Today, my goal is to share with you what project management is and how project management can be used at social services organizations. After a brief overview of key terms and concepts, you'll be introduced to a very special guest, Ms. Tynese Dallas. She is an experienced project manager in the social work field with over 5 years of experience. She's recently completed her role as the project manager for a local social work event called the Meta Fair. Meta Fair was hosted by a team of aspiring social workers to bring awareness of four main social concerns in our world today. The four social concerns were consumerism and poverty, environment, peace and war, and time as a social concern. Tynese worked in collaboration with the students to make sure that the event was a huge success in our community. She'll be sharing with us her experience, challenges, and celebrations regarding her role as the project manager from a unique social work lens. Our goal for you after this presentation is that you'll be able to define what project management is and the crucial role the project manager plays in bringing the project to fruition. During some parts of the presentation, you'll be prompted to pause the video to reflect on your own experience and situations. You may want to grab a piece of paper and something to write with. We hope you enjoy. Project management, while often associated with business, as an idea, has actually been around since the beginning of time. If you think about all the things that have been built in the history of civilization, we have thousands of years of project management experience to learn from. The building of Noah's Ark or the building of the Egyptian pyramids are great examples. More recently in our history, building a house, a bridge, or an airplane are also examples. However, project management does not have to be about construction or engineering. In social work, project management can be used to organize an event such as in fundraising or introduce a new evidence-based practice or a new technology. And project management can be a job, a role, or an activity. One of the most common reasons for using project management in social work is to introduce change. Imagine that project management allows us to become a change agent within an agency. What are some things that you would like to change within your agency? You may want to pause the video here and think about that for a second. So first, let's define project management. Project management is the process of guiding a project from its beginning through its performance to its closure. Project management includes three basic operations: planning, organizing, and controlling. Projects usually have a predetermined timeline, clear beginning and end, a budget, an objective of deliverables, tasks, and people. Now that you have the definition of project management, feel free to pause the video and reflect on some initiatives which might be considered project management at your agency. What did it involve? So, why should a social services agency use project management? Well, social services agencies, whether for-profit or non-profit, are often required to improve performance with fewer or limited resources. As a result, employees are constantly being asked and expected to be more productive and efficient, on top of responding to an ever-changing environment. So that's where project management comes in. One of the key ingredients to project management is having an effective leader, a project manager. The manager is the one responsible for ensuring successful delivery of the project. The project manager is also the one constantly making decisions to take the project from the planning stage to the controlling stage. It's not an easy task. So, let's not waste any more time and bring in Miss Tynese. Tynese, thank you for coming in to talk to us.
And thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
So, tell us a little bit about what the goal of the Meta Fair was and what your role was as the project manager in reaching that goal.
Okay. Well, I work with a group of social work students at Spalding University, and usually they have a meta project which they do in the classroom, and students get up and present their ideas for their particular topic, and there were four topics. But what they wanted to do was to bring that teaching and learning from the classroom into the environment, to the community, because teaching and learning just doesn't occur in the classroom. It also can occur in a meta setting, such as the meta fair.
All right. So, what are some skills that a project manager needs, in your opinion?
Okay, as a project manager, what I seek to do is I seek to educate, inspire, and awaken the possibilities. And I always go in with the mindset that my team can achieve whatever their goals may be. I always go in with that mindset.
Mm-hmm. And can you talk a little bit about power?
Yes, Ben and Jacobs does a wonderful job of explaining power. And one of the things that I sought to do is to get the students to realize that they have power within. They have the power within each other. And also, they may not have done project management on the scale that I myself personally have done it, but I want them to realize you are project managers, because a project can be something as simple as preparing dinner or getting yourself out for your morning activities. Those are projects, and you accomplish those goals on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted the students to realize that also they have been working as project managers all throughout the Spalding curriculum, because they have been working together in groups to accomplish goals, and they successfully completed those. So they are project managers. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how did you go about building trust with everybody involved in the Meta Fair, and how did you engage with them?
Okay, one of the things that I did in the engagement phase when we first met, I wanted to build a group cohesiveness.
Mm-hmm.
I was careful not to use words such as my and me, because I wanted to develop a cohesiveness within the team. I used me, we, us, and I was very careful not to use they or them, because I wanted that group cohesiveness. And also, I was careful not to shoot down any ideas, because I wanted this to be a comfortable environment. I wanted all the members to realize that their input is necessary and it is very important, and this is a comfortable environment to do that. I promoted brainstorming. I wanted all ideas.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. How did you define success for the Meta Fair, and in your opinion, was it a success?
Definitely it was a success. Success is simply when preparedness meets opportunity. The students at Spalding had the opportunity to do something for the community, to have this meta fair. And also, this was groundbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
They were temperate radicals. They'd done something that had not been done before. And I hope that they set the standard, and this is going to be something that will continue at Spalding.
Mm-hmm.
So they rose to the occasion. They wanted to bring that teaching and learning out of the classroom and into the community so that others could participate. And they did just that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it was a success.
Wonderful. What are some things you would do differently next time, or is there anything that was particularly enlightening for you?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. It's a good question. It was a great success. And as I look back on it in retro, about the only thing that I could possibly think to have done differently is the way that we had the booths or the tables set up. The participants will come in. However, if they wanted to listen to a guest speaker, they had to go to another floor.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could do it over, I would have had the guest speakers on the same floor as the booths or the tables. Although I would have had them a little bit secluded so that we could promote active listening, but I would have wanted it all on one floor.
Mm-hmm.
I would have preferred that.
Wonderful. Well, Tynese, your experience is invaluable, and we just really appreciate you coming in and talking to us.
Well,
Thank
I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
you.